Imagine owning a gold-plated Bugatti, flying in a private jet with a golden throne, or living in a palace larger than the Vatican. This isn't about millionaires, this is about the kings who've redefined wealth. 7 Arabian royals with fortunes so vast, money is just the starting point. Number 7. Mohammed Alabar, the king without a crown. Our countdown begins not with a royal bloodline, but with a man whose empire was built, not inherited. Mohammed Alabar, the mastermind behind the skyline of Dubai. While most kings inherit thrones, he crafted his with glass, steel, and billions. He's the visionary behind Amar Properties, the company that gave the world the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth. But for Alabar, that was just the opening act. Today, he's building Rama Island, a $3.5 billion luxury utopia off the coast of Abu Dhabi. We're talking about 1,800 ultra-luxury residences, each worth over $1 million, complete with private marinas, personalized concierge services, and technology that anticipates your desires before you even think of them. And unlike many royals on this list, Alabar didn't inherit oil fields or golden palaces. He created value from vision. He took a desert and turned it into the most glamorous city on the planet. His private assets include luxury penthouses across Europe, an art collection worth tens of millions, and a rumored Gulfstream G650 jet customized to match the branding of his developments. Sleek, imposing, and unmistakably elite. He doesn't wear a crown, but in the world of luxury, design, and global influence, he might as well have one carved in platinum. But while Alabar built his kingdom from scratch, the next man on our list was born into an empire, yet rules it with precision and restraint. And his throne? It's worth more than most countries. Number 6. King Abdullah II, the strategist without oil. While most Arabian royals owe their fortunes to oceans of oil, King Abdullah II of Jordan stands as the exception, a ruler who turned geography and diplomacy into power. With a net worth of around $750 million, he may not top the list in raw wealth, but what he lacks in oil, he makes up for in strategy. His official residence, the Al Husseiniya Palace in Amman, is a masterpiece of modern Arab architecture, a $150 million estate blending timeless elegance with cutting-edge technology. It hosts not just royal gatherings, but high-stakes diplomatic meetings that shape Middle Eastern policy. But the king's true passion? Motorcycles. His private collection is legendary, over 300 rare and custom-built bikes, some so unique they've never been seen outside royal garages. He's known to ride through the Jordanian desert in disguise, just to feel the freedom he seldom gets as a king. Add to that a fleet of over 70 classic and modern luxury cars, and a Gulfstream 4 private jet fitted with custom interiors designed for long-haul diplomacy. And then there's Aliyah, his $850 million super yacht, named after his late daughter, and fitted with lavish interiors for state-level discretion at sea. King Abdullah isn't just surviving without oil, he's thriving, leveraging influence, innovation, and global connections to maintain a royal lifestyle that's every bit as opulent as his oil-rich peers. But if motorcycles and diplomacy sound refined, wait until you meet the next monarch, a king who lives surrounded by billion-dollar palaces, Parisian mansions, and more masterpieces than some natural museums. Number 5. King Mohammed VI, the Collector King. He's known as the People's King, but don't be mistaken. King Mohammed VI of Morocco reigns over a kingdom of exquisite taste, vast real estate, and generational wealth wrapped in quiet sophistication. With an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion, his fortune reflects not just power, but precision. His official residence, the Dar al-Maksin Palace in Rabat, is more than a home. It's a fortress of marble, emerald gardens, and centuries of royal legacy. But this is just one jewel in his collection. The king owns a villa with sweeping views of the Atlantic in Agadir, a historic palace in Fez, and most notably, a $100 million mansion in the heart of Paris, steps away from the Eiffel Tower, a property so exclusive it once belonged to Saudi royalty. But his most prized possessions aren't made of stone or steel, they're made of canvas. King Mohammed VI is an obsessive art collector. His private collection is said to be worth over $150 million, with rare works from both classical European masters and modern African artists. Many of his palaces have been converted into luxury heritage hotels, generating millions annually, a brilliant fusion of culture, business, and preservation. And his vehicles? A hand-picked fleet of Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and Mercedes Maybachs, all discreetly armored and tastefully modified. Power never shouts in Morocco, it whispers in elegance. But while King Mohammed surrounds himself with art and legacy, the next royal on this list makes headlines with gold-plated supercars and street parades in London. Get ready for royalty with a need for speed. Number 4. Prince Turki bin Abdullah, the gold-plated showman. Some royals collect stamps, others collect supercars dipped in gold. Meet Prince Turki bin Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, a member of the House of Saud, the unofficial king of supercars. His collection? Estimated at $22 million, but it's not just the value, it's how he shows it. Londoners still talk about the summer he rolled through Knightsbridge in a gold-plated Bugatti Veyron, one of only a few in existence, customized with 18-karat gold trim, worth over $10 million. And that's just the beginning. His garage includes a Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe, also dipped in gold, with handcrafted leather interiors, rare woods, and detailing fit for royalty because it literally is. A Lamborghini Aventador Super Veloce, plated and polished to a mirror finish, rounds out the fleet, parked not in secret, but on the most photographed streets of Europe. He's been fined for illegal parking, once receiving a ticket for showcasing his cars too extravagantly. But let's be honest, for someone with royal-level wealth, a $100 fine is just the price of presentation. Prince Turki doesn't hide his wealth behind palace walls, he parades it, he celebrates it, and in doing so, he becomes a symbol of modern, unapologetic Arab luxury. Loud, fast, and unmistakably golden. But while Prince Turki takes over city streets, the next royal built a palace so massive, it could be a city. And yes, it's literally worth over $1 billion. Number 3. Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the Empire Architect. He may no longer hold the throne, but his influence is carved into every corner of Qatar's rise as a global power. Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former Emir of Qatar, is the architect behind one of the most luxurious transformations of a nation in modern history. With a personal fortune exceeding $2.1 billion, his lifestyle redefines royal wealth. His main residence, the Royal Palace in Doha, is a billion-dollar fortress, a sprawling complex of 15 independent residences, each gilded in gold and marble, designed not only for living, but for commanding. But the extravagance doesn't stop there. Along the coast of Oman, hidden from public view, lies his second palace, an exclusive masterpiece completed in 2019. Pure white and gold exteriors, infinity pools facing the Arabian Sea, and interiors that resemble a private museum of luxury. In his private garage, the kind of vehicles most can only dream of: a Lamborghini Aventador SV, a Bugatti Chiron, and a LaFerrari Aperta, each one customized, each one a rare gem in the automotive world. His role in securing the FIFA World Cup for Qatar wasn't just diplomacy, it was a display of what unlimited wealth, vision, and influence can achieve. Sheikh Hamad doesn't chase attention, he engineers legacy. But while Sheikh Hamad builds empires in silence, the next monarch on our list is turning royal palaces into luxury hotels and raking in millions while doing it. Number 2. Mohammed Hussein Alamoudi, the silent billionaire. He doesn't sit on a throne, he rarely appears in public, but his reach stretches across continents. Mohammed Hussein Alamoudi, A man often referred to as the silent billionaire commands a fortune of over $11 billion, making him one of the wealthiest individuals in both Ethiopia and Saudi Arabia. His empire spans oil, mining, agriculture, and finance, with annual revenues crossing $1 billion more than the GDP of several small nations. Al-Amoudi owns billions in real estate, including lavish properties in Riyadh, Jeddah, and Switzerland. Homes that function more like fortified resorts, complete with private spas, underground vaults, and security that rivals most embassies. But what truly sets him apart? Discretion. While others flaunt their wealth, Al-Amoudi invests, expands, and grows his network from the shadows. Still, his garage tells a different story, one of controlled indulgence. Inside, a Bugatti Chiron, a LaFerrari, and a custom-built Rolls-Royce wrapped in 24-karat gold. Quiet, calculated, and immensely powerful, Al-Amoudi proves you don't need a crown to rule like a king. He's not interested in visibility. He's focused on control. And control, in the world of the ultra-rich, is the highest form of wealth. But now, we reach the top. The King of Kings. A man whose personal fleet of planes, palaces, and supercars is so vast, even billionaires take note. Number 1. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the billionaire monarch. At the pinnacle of power and opulence stands a man whose lifestyle eclipses that of most royal families combined. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, ruler of Saudi Arabia, presides over one of the wealthiest dynasties in human history, with a staggering $2 trillion in family assets. That's a trillion with a T. His personal fleet? Over 7,000 luxury vehicles, including Rolls-Royce Phantoms bathed in gold, Bugatti Veyrons, and Maybachs customized to levels that defy logic. But this isn't just quantity, it's exclusivity. Many of these models exist only for him. When he flies, he doesn't just use private jets, he commands an aerial kingdom. His Boeing 747, estimated at over $500 million, features marble floors, gold accents, and yes, a throne room in the sky. And when he descends from the jet, it's not down simple stairs, it's via a gold-plated escalator, brought everywhere he travels. His main residence, the Riyadh Royal Palace, spans nearly 5 million square feet larger than many cities. It includes private hospitals, cinemas, multiple mosques, and more than 1,000 staff members operating around the clock. He also commands a private navy of super yachts led by the Prince Abdulaziz, a $100 million vessel that doubles as a floating royal court. But more than his wealth, it's his influence that solidifies his place at the top. As the custodian of Islam's 2 holiest sites and leader of the world's 2nd largest oil producer, King Salman doesn't just rule a country, he shapes global markets. From gold-plated supercars to palaces larger than nations, these are not just men of wealth, they are architects of extravagance, sovereigns of excess, and living proof that in some corners of the world, luxury has no ceiling. And if you enjoyed this world of royal luxury, wait until you see the extravagant mansions of Donald Trump. Tap the next video, you're going to love it.